There seems to be an instinctive sort of concern about working with prisoners. Prisoners are just ordinary people, but in extraordinary circumstances. There is a lot of talent, a lot of people who have strong work ethics, and I think what we're trying to do is make sure that there is a confidence in our workforce that we can deliver to target and to quality.
LTV operates in the commercial world. Our industrial unit in which we undertake our work just happens to be the other side of a prison wall. We make no concessions for that. But just as importantly, we get the full backup from the staff, the industry staff, the senior staff and the senior management to ensure that we have a smooth transition of product coming in and product leaving.
Prisons have vast areas of space and facility. They have lots of people that can provide labour and resource.
We have found that Prison Industries has been very responsive in working with us to develop unique solutions.
There are different models of working. In some of our industries, my staff take the lead and run the workshops. In other of our industries, I have the customers' staff coming in to take the lead in those workshops.
We've found from reports from our customer that our factory, which is semi-automated, is matching the similar factories on the outside with less complaints.
The quality that businesses require is something we take very seriously, and there are several things that I do to ensure that happens. One is that I have a manager in charge of my industries who has a production background as well as a prison background. Secondly, we have day-to-day quality control. We have prisoners actually operating as quality controllers in each of our workshops. Thirdly, we have a monthly review with our customers. And finally, then I have a quarterly contract review with them, at which we're able to put on the table issues that are of concern to me and issues that are of concern to them.
We were given a remit by the government to say that we shouldn't affect the employment or economic state of the United Kingdom. So I looked for products that were being imported into the United Kingdom at a great cost as finished product and decided to reshore that work into the United Kingdom and save on the transport costs, and indeed we create all our revenue on the saving of transport.
We don't perceive that we're taking any work away from our competitors or other companies because we are not using our template for anything that exists currently. To Amaryllis, to look at the possibilities of reducing imports by using the ability of combating cheap labour and in better facilities, I think everybody should take a leaf out of our book.
Some of the best staff that I've ever worked with, and I'd recommend anyone to at least explore the possibility of working within a prison.
It gets them used to working from early in the morning till into the evening and gets them prepared for when they get out, so that when they get a job they're used to doing the 40 hours and understanding how it is to work through the day.
Yeah, it is like a real working week, particularly if we're doing overtime, because we'll start at 7:30 and usually I won't be gone till 7 o'clock, and that's Monday to Thursday, and I'll be here till 3 o'clock on a Friday. So yeah, it is probably longer hours than you work outside sometimes.
The benefits of the industry working with us are partly it fills their corporate social responsibility arrangements, but also actually we can deliver with a competent workforce the products that they need to have delivered. And if it weren't something that were commercially viable, then industry would not be operating with us.
We believe that the programs that we will put in place will give us benefit, but also will benefit them at the end of their term, because they will be trained and have an MBQ qualification in the skill sets that enable them to get jobs when they leave.